How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NBA 2K24 MyNBA Rebling Challenge. We've got ourselves an interesting one, and yes, you know, I do have a green screen now. Decided to go with the green screen, because why not? So, anyways, we got the Philadelphia 76ers here. 5 seasons to win an NBA Finals. Injuries, morale, all that fun stuff that everybody hates is on. The only thing that's off is those rule changes. That'd be the only thing that's going to be off. So if you guys are liking the content, leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, comment down most videos, go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. And with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Okay, sorry about that. I think I might have messed up my settings, so I had to restart the game itself. And yeah, so if there are any rules that I missed, they're all down in the description if you guys want to check those out. It's the same rules. They're not meant to be realistic. My misspelled some names here and there, but that's for the most part what we've got going on. So let's take a look at the roster that we have here. And we've got Joel Embiid, obviously Tyrese Maxey. Those are your top 2 guys. They traded away James Harden. I think somebody mentioned when I was going to do the Sixers video to trade away James Harden, and well, I don't have to do that because he got traded away already. So you got Beverly Smith, you got Maxey, Melton, Korkmaz, Springer, and Smart. You got Harris, Oubre Jr., Kenyon Martin Jr., Daniel, wow, so many juniors. The Cats to the 4. Then we got Covington, Marcus Morris Sr., Paul Reed, and Nicholas Batum with Embiid and Mo Bamba. So now if we take a look at the game plan, the rotations, all that fun stuff, I mean, this is what we got going on here. Obviously, our top 2 guys, of course, are, are Maxey and Embiid. I'm not sure who our 3rd guy is going to be. Probably Paul Reed, honestly. Yeah, I think maybe Paul Reed. But there's definitely a couple moves that we want to make. I do want to upgrade my point guard and power forward spots. I think that's going to be kind of the priority here, to see if we can do that. I mean, I guess Tyrese Maxey is technically the point guard, but in the game, he's a shooting guard, so we're going to see if we can try to acquire another point guard to pair along with him in that backcourt. So I'm going to look for some trades. Of course, Tobias Harris expiring. Do I want to keep him around? Maybe we move him at the deadline. We'll see. Or maybe we want to keep him around. I'm not sure yet, but let's see if we can find some trades. All right, I think I'm going to do here with Cleveland just to get another point guard. We're going to get Ricky Rubio as well as Sam Merrill throw in. We're going to trade with Jaden Springer and Daniel House. A lot of one-year deals here that we have on this team, which is perfect because that means we're going to have a lot of cap space to play around with. I do think that this team's going to be pretty good because the Sixers are one of those teams in the sim that is just really, really good. So I think that is, we just might keep the team as is for now. Maybe the trade deadline we'll look to make a couple trades. Sorry, I hit my foot on the desk, so I had to adjust my monitor there. So I'm just going to simulate, I guess, to the, we're going to go to the trade deadline, see what the team's looking like, and then we'll kind of just go on from there. All right, so we're at the trade deadline, 33-17. That's actually pretty good. Not too bad at the trade deadline. Let's take a look at the roster here just to see what we have going on. More so the stats. I don't really want to look at the roster itself. So we are with obviously having Joel Embiid putting up 32.8 points per game, leading the way. Then we got Maxey with 22.2. Kelly Oubre's having a solid season. Tobias Harris has been, solid, I guess. The efficiency is not that great from Oubre, but we got 4 guys averaging double figures. Rubio's only played 2 games, which is kind of weird. But I guess because, yeah, he's not in the rotation. So we've got Embiid, 12.3 rebounds per game, 6.1 from Paul Reed, Tobias Harris with 5 rebounds. In terms of assists, we got Beverly, 5.3, 3.4 from Embiid, 3.4 from Melton, 3.3 from Maxey. Yeah, we definitely don't have that facilitating point guard, but that's okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, because Rubio's only played 2 games. 4 guys at least to steal a game. Block shots Embiid with 1.9. Then we've got ourselves Maxey, who's putting up 54.4% from the field. Embiid, 52.5%, 52.3% from Kenyon Martin Jr., 50% from Paul Reed. We've got 3-point percentage, Maxey with 45%. Is he having a 50-40-90? He's not. He's not. But Tobias Harris has been our best free throw shooter, so that's pretty good to see. Again, we do have a couple of those expiring contracts that we might want to look to move just to see if we can get some players for them. Honestly, it's not a huge deal if we don't. Because we're just going to have a lot of money. We're going to have a ton of money for agency, I think, to have a max contract. And hopefully, Maxey could either accept the qualifier or we could just... I'm trying to think what we could do. We could just accept the qualifier, and that's perfect. Because I wouldn't mind trying to have some talent on this team. We're not going to have a lot of trade pieces, but I mean, if we could maybe move like some of these expirings, like Batum potentially, we can move. Mo Bamba's not happy. We throw those guys in a trade. We can get Terrence Mann and Javonte Green. That's not bad at all. Miles Bridges. Actually, that does solve our power forward position for the season. Smith and McConnell. Schroeder would be a better upgrade at that point guard spot. And Draymond Green. Maybe. But then I'd have to move Draymond Green in the offseason because I don't want his big contract. I think we're going to do this deal with Charlotte. I think, and get Miles Bridges. We do get Ish Smith as well in the deal. We have to throw in a second rounder. I'm perfectly fine with that. So Miles Bridges is a pretty big upgrade at that power forward position. So now we have 4 of those guys. I think I'm going to throw in Marcus Morris Sr. in a deal. If we get their Council and Korkmaz, can we get something for them? No. Maybe Sam Merrill? No. Probably because Council is like a 2-way player. So if we can get maybe another, we can get a center. Daniel Gafford from the Wizards, and then Anthony Gill, expiring power forward. We'll just do that deal just so we get a backup center. So this team is, again, pretty good on paper. Gafford's not even getting minutes, which is kind of weird, but, you know, game's the game. Can we sign somebody in free agency, or is our roster full? Our roster's probably full, I would assume. But let me see. If we go to free agency, I don't even know who's out there that we would want. Montrezl Harrell? Yeah, no, we can't. Okay, so we can't sign anybody. I think I'm good with the team. Let's just submit the rest of the season, and I mean, we're going to be one of the better teams in the NBA and in the Eastern Conference. All right, by the way, guys, if my voice sounds a little bit low, it's just a little bit hoarse. That's why I'm trying not to speak as a little bit louder. Excuse me. Plus, I just kind of woke up not long ago. So anyways, yeah, John Morant, MVP. Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. Sixth Man of the Year, Chris Paul. Defensive Player of the Year is Giannis. Most Improved, Evan Mobley. Clutch Player of the Year is Anthony Edwards. Taylor Jenkins. Coach of the Year, exactly, goes to Joshua Burgess. I don't even know what our record was paying attention, but we got an all-NBA first team appearance from Joel Embiid, which makes sense. Being put up over 30 points, 12 rebounds, and was pretty efficient from the field, I guess, for the most part. Oh, 3-point line. I mean, yeah, you'd like to see us sitting, well, back in the day, centers were shooting higher 550s. That's fine, though. He was really good. Can't be mad about that. Would have liked to have seen a Tyrese Maxey sighting, but it's fine that we didn't. Do we have any Sixers on any team? No, we don't. We were the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. 54 wins, which is pretty good. Let's take a look at the stats. Do we have anybody hurt? We do. D'Anthony Melton, unfortunately, tore his Achilles for the season, so he's gone. Which kind of sucks. Would have liked to have had him on the team. So we're going to be a little bit thinner. We got 5 guys that averaged double figures. Joel Embiid leading the team in rebounds. Gafford was second. And then Paul Reed, which is pretty cool to see. We got Beverly, 5.3 assists, 4.7 from Rubio, 3.6 from Maxey. In terms of steals, we had, 3 guys, because Rubio only played 15 games. Most efficient scorer was Embiid. Best three-point shooter was Maxey, who shot 43.3%, and we had Harris for 41.8%. Free throw shooting was Tobias Harris, 87.6, 86.5 from Joel Embiid, 85.6 from Maxey. So that's pretty good. Now the question is, can we put all this together and make it into the playoffs? I mean, you know, we're trying to go for a deep run here. So let's see if we can do it. We're going to sim the play in here and take on the 8-seeded Bucks. How are they 8 seed? I guess they must have had injuries, but that is a very tough 8 seed with a Damian Lillard, a Giannis. Yeah, I mean, this is a good 8 seed. This team could easily beat us, if we're being honest. But we'll see. Game 1, we do win by a lot, 162 to 128. Okay. Not sure how we did it, but we did it. Game 2, they win by 3 points. Okay. Game 3, we're down 2-1. This is 2K for you guys. Beverly, I guess he's just tired. Okay. We need to win game 4 here. We do win game 4 by 31. Can we win game 5? We win game 5. Let's win in 6. It's 2K, of course. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose this series, aren't we? Do we sim with Simcast? We can sim with Simcast. Might as well. I just hope we don't lose this series. First quarter, not the best. We need to have a really good second quarter. Not a good second quarter. An absolutely embarrassing third quarter, and we're going to lose this series. So, number 1 seed, eliminated in 7. Shout out to 2K Sim Logic for making absolutely 0 sense. But we knew that was going to happen. So, I mean, Kelly Oubre was really good. 22.3 points in the playoffs as a third option. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. But as you can see, this team choked in the playoffs once again, so we're going to have to try to fix it up. And yeah, the Bucks made it all the way to the finals. I mean, they really shouldn't have been a friggin' 8 seed, but they lose to the Grizzlies, and Ja Morant put up 41.5 points in the finals. That's pretty insane. All right, let's go on to the offseason. So the only pick we're going to have is pick 28, which is our own pick. Traded Ricky Rubio for 4 second-round picks. That was with the Lakers. That was just more so a salary dump. You know, Ricky Rubio wasn't really playing. I don't know how much money we actually have here. Do we have a lot of money? I think we do. We have enough for maybe a max contract because we have a lot of those. We have a lot of those guys that are going to be like cap holds and stuff. So we're just going to send them my user pick here. Take who we need to take. So choose prospect. Let's see. Who do we want here? I think I'll just go with Mark Mitchell, honestly. Yeah, we'll go with Mark Mitchell. We'll take him from Duke. Just why not? I mean, why not, right? So I don't know if we had any second round picks. If we did, probably not going to sign them. Do I even want to sign Mark Mitchell? I don't. He's 7-1 overall. No, I don't want him. Screw it. We're just not going to go with him. T-player options, don't have any. I just want to get Maxey back and then add somebody to this team. We're not going to offer Taquavion Smith anything. So this is perfect. So free agency, I mean, I would have loved LeBron here, but we could go after Kawhi. I might go after Kawhi or Paul George, honestly, this season. James Harden's here. We could go after James Harden, but probably not going to do that. And we just got to make sure we get back Tyrese Maxey as well. So, yeah, like Tobias Harris, Covington, Anthony Gill, Furkan Korkmaz. These guys can all just go, honestly, especially if I can get Kawhi on the team. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go after Kawhi and see if we can get him on our squad. It's the game at 2K screwed me over. I mean, is that a surprise? No, it's not, right? I mean, we still have Embiid. We got Maxey back, which is nice. But I had to match a contract for him. Could not get Kawhi. I really wanted Kawhi, but unfortunately didn't get him. I get Drew Holiday, which is cool. But I'm probably going to end up moving him at some point in that contract. But, I mean, for next season, he'll be an upgrade at that point guard spot. We still have Gafford, Paul Reed. And then we got Alec Burks, Dorian Finney-Smith, William Hernangomez, Joe Harris, Reggie Bullock, Javon Carter, Terrence Davis, Josh Richardson, Corey Joseph, Javonte Green on the team. Honestly, we got worse, I think. I mean, maybe a third guy in Drew Holiday is slightly better. He can play a little bit of defense, facilitate. Maybe they'll give more shots to Maxey and Embiid. But, I mean, other than that, it's a little bit of a disappointment. But let's see what happens in the second season. I do feel like the Sixers are a pretty solid regular season team, especially in the Sim engine, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so to start the second season, this is the roster we have. So we have Holiday, Carter, Joseph, then we've got Maxey, Burks, Richardson, Joe Harris, Reggie Bullock, Terrence Davis, not very good small forwards at all. Paul Reed, power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Javonte Green, and then Embiid, Gafford, and Hernangomez. So really, you guys can see where our weakness is at the small forward spot. Even the power forward spot's not that great. I mean, I guess Paul Reed is pretty solid off the bench. Dorian Finney-Smith is okay, but it's not that great. System proficiency, trying to do a system proficiency game. Thank you very much. 3.5-star perimeter centric. I'm going to run balanced because that's 4-star. That's probably the best thing to do. So if we could acquire a better small forward, that would be ideal. Probably can't do that until the trade deadline, though, unless we move Gafford, which I don't really want to do. I don't really want to do that, you know? Because then I lose my backup center. So, I mean, I guess Hernangomez is okay, but yeah, let's just keep the team as is for now. We'll probably simulate to the trade deadline and look to make a move then. 30-21, 9 games above 500, which honestly isn't that great, but it is good enough to be a 2 seed somehow. 3.5 games back of the Heat. Alright, so let's take a look at the player stats here. So we've got ourselves Maxey leading the way with 26.6 points per game. That is fantastic. We got Embiid as well, who's still doing his thing. Drew Holiday's been up 17. I think he's playing pretty well, honestly, so that's good to see. William Hernangomez off the bench has been really good, 10.8 points per game. And then we got Alec Burks as well. Gafford's up here, he's still up B. Paul Reed. So that's good to see. There's a couple guys that are not very happy with playing time, so we might look to move them. Just improved team chemistry. They've got Paul Reed leading the team in rounds and Embiid. And Gafford as well is up there. In terms of assists, we've got Joe Harris. Oh, no, not Joe Harris, sorry. Drew Holiday, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. Joe Harris was 4th, but I was just on him. 2 guys leads to steal a game. Block shots, we've got 1, 2, 3 guys leads to block shot a game. That's most score. Gafford, 57.8%, 53.9% from Joel Embiid, 53% from Paul Reed. Maxey, 50.5%. You got your 3-point percentage. Maxey, 40.9%. Joe Harris, 36.7%, which is good to see. Then you got your free throw shooting. Drew Holiday leading the way there, 88.5%. So I'm going to look to make a couple trades. Anybody that is not happy, like Corey Joseph, who is, for some reason, in the G League, you can probably look to move him. Dorian Finney-Smith is also just not getting a lot of PT as well. I mean, he's just aggravated. So we're just see if we can get another like rotational piece, either another point guard or small forward. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do that deal with the Grizzlies, or this deal with the Heat. Actually, never mind. We're gonna get Jaime Jaquez Jr. I think that seems like the Christian Brown's interesting though, because that is a rotational piece. But do I want that first rounder? I think I want that first rounder. I'm gonna do this deal with the Heat. Yeah, we're gonna get Jaime Jaquez. We're gonna give him Corey Joseph, Dorian Finney-Smith. We get a first-round pick as well, which is super useful. If we look at the roster now, I think we have too many power forwards. No, we don't have too many power forwards. That's perfect. I mean, Jaime Jaquez, we're probably gonna end up trading at some point anyway, just because he's probably gonna be unhappy with playing time. But he has some value, I'd assume, if he kind of can progress. Trying to see if there's any free agents out there, like point guards we could pick up. Mike Conley. Can't get him. Oh, can't get him. Killian Hayes. Can't get him, right? Yeah, no, he wants too much money. John Wall for the season? I'll take it. I'll take it. John Wall for the rest of the season is going to be on our team and in the lineup. Fantastic. All right, let's see the rest of the season. I mean, I imagine we'll be one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference again, so I'll see you guys once I am there. So we got ourselves a Ja Morant MVP. Isaiah Collier going to be the Rookie of the Year for the Raptors. 6th Man of the Year, Christian Wood. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Josh Giddey, Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year, LaMelo Ball. Taylor Jenkins, Executive of the Year. Oh, no. Coach of the Year, rather. And then Executive goes to Kyle Harper. Cool. So, any Sixers here? No. No Sixers. Okay. No Sixers here. And no Sixers here. Interesting. We were the 2 seed. 49 wins, 33 losses. I mean, we were tied with the Heat. So we're right up there, which is good to see. Maxey had a great season. 25.7 points, led the team in scoring. Embiid. Then we got Drew Holiday. Alec Burks was up there with 11.1 points. Well, I guess John Wall only played 30 games, but yeah, I guess when we did pick him up, he was solid off the bench. Embiid, Reed, and Gafford leading the team in rebounding. Then we got assist, Holiday, Wall, and Maxey. We got 2 guys at least to steal a game, block shots. We got 3 guys at least to block shot a game. Most efficient score was Gafford, 59.8%, 54.8% from Paul Reed. Good to see there. We got your 3-point percentage, Maxey, 40.8%, and then our free throw shooting is going to Drew Holiday. And then Embiid is up there as well, Maxey, things of that nature. So here's the rotation for the playoffs. It's looking just like that. I guess it's fine. It'll do the trick. So if you guys up there that are not happy, Jaime Jaquez Jr., you saw he ain't happy. I told you he isn't going to play because his overall just isn't high enough. So hopefully this season we don't get bounced out in the first round. Hawks have league monk Zach LaVine. Okay. No more DeJounte Murray. Yeah, I guess they traded him away for one of these guys. Anyways, game 1 is a win for us by 21 points. Nice. Can we win game 2? We win game 2. Can we win game 3? Okay, this is a sweep. Yep. All right, second round, we got to take on this 3-seeded Cavs, which I hate that we have to do this, but here we are. At least Evan Mobley's not in the lineup because he's hurt, so maybe we could take a little bit of advantage of that. You know, at least for a couple games. I mean, their bench isn't that deep, but their starting 5 is obviously really good. And then, of course, they got a couple guys off the bench that are solid. Game 1, we're going to win by 15. Can we win game 2? We win game 2. Let's win game 3. They win game 3. They win game 4. Please don't lose. Okay, please win game 6. All right, we're in the conference finals to take on the Heat. Kryptonite. Of course, they got this man, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo. Not too bad, not too bad. Honestly, their bench isn't that deep either, but their starting point guard is Corey Joseph. That's interesting. To be honest, our team might be better than theirs, but we'll see what happens. Game 1, we do win by 6 points. Can we win Game 2? They win Game 2 by 22. We win Game 3 by 6. We win Game 4. They win Game 4 by 20. All right. Drew Holiday's playing hurt. Please win Game 5. We win Game 5. Let's win in 6. Going to Game 7. Come on, 2K. Why do you got to do this to me? Why can't we just go to the finals? Like, why can't we just go to the finals? Why do you make it difficult? All right. First quarter, we need to have a good first quarter. Okay, first quarter. A good second quarter. Let's go. We're going to blow them out and go to the NBA Finals. We're not going to blow them out. Well, no, we did blow them out. Colin Sexton was the Western Conference Finals MVP. Come on, guys. Come on. Joel Embiid, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We've got to win a finals here, surely. Against the Jazz. Okay, they got John Collins, all that. Agbaji. I don't know, man. I don't know how this team got to the finals, but knowing 2K, you know we're going to lose. Oh my gosh, Game 1. Of course, right? Like, this is so obvious. 9 points. Please win Game 2. Okay, win Game 2. Let's win Game 3. No, see, this is 2K logic. This is literally 2K logic at its finest. All right, Game 3, Game 4 we win. It's 2-2. Let's make it 3-2. Okay, Game 6, we're simcasting. Gotta win it. Try to win the finals in our second season. That'd be great if we can do that. First quarter is a good start. Second quarter is a good second quarter. Good third quarter. And it looks like we're going to win here. It's tight, though. Well, it's not really that tight. Trying to just make sure that it's good enough to hop on in. Oh, yeah, we're going to win. Okay, we're going to hop on in right here. 59 seconds. We're up 17. Yeah, let's hop on in and watch the celebration. All right, with 59 seconds, we're about to clinch the NBA Finals, get ourselves a championship in our second season. Now, we still have 3 more seasons to try to win some more championships. In case you guys don't know, the rules are down below in the description. I already mentioned them in the beginning of the video. So, yeah, we're going to win the finals right here, ladies and gentlemen. Love it. I absolutely love it. Drummond's going to get a layup there. Okay, we're up 15. 40.6 seconds. I mean, does it really matter? Not necessarily. Good pass there to Embiid. 32 seconds. He's going to the... I don't know why he pulled up. He had a wide open dunk. He had a wide open dunk, but he decided, I'm just going to pull up from the elbow and make my life a little bit harder. But again, we're up 17 now, so it doesn't really matter. Marketing, dribbling in the ball. I mean, let them take one more shot if they really want to. He's taking a... Wow. Okay, what a shot for Market, I mean. 14-point lead for us, and this is it. We just got to dribble it out, and we win the NBA championship in our second season. That is very good. I love that. That is fantastic. I'm trying to find myself a comfortable spot with this green screen and my chair and my neck. That was a nice catch by the fan. That was a really nice catch. I don't think I've ever seen that. Wow. What? Why is Dario Saric celebrating with us? What the fuck? Dude, 2K doesn't make any sense. Dario Saric forgot that he doesn't play on the Sixers anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand this game. 2K is so stupid, man. Watch, now Dario Saric. Okay, there's Dario Saric crying. There's Isaiah Hartenstein. I didn't even know he was on the team. Is he going to be... What? What is this? 2K, what is this, 2K? Dude, I don't have any words. This is just so bad. This game is so bad. Lauri Markkanen got traded at the end of the game, and he's holding the Finals MVP. I, I can't, man. I honestly can't with this game. Why does he have the Finals MVP? Dude, I can't. I honestly can't with this game. I honestly can't with this game. God, this game is so bad. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, goodness. Okay, so the actual Finals MVP was Joel Embiid, not Lauri Markkanen. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go on to the offseason. All right, so we don't have any picks this year, which is fine. Not a problem. I think we're just going to head to the draft. I mean, if there's anybody we could maybe pick up for the team, I would like to do that. But honestly, I don't mind our squad right now. I feel like it's pretty good. Really, it's just these 5 guys. I mean, Paul Reed's obviously stay on the team, of course. Jaime Jaquez Jr., he's got a team option, so we'll accept it and probably end up moving him, honestly. Yeah, I don't really know if there's really any trades that we can make. I'm not trading Embiid away, not trading Maxey, but let's just see. Like, if we go to trades, proposed trade, yeah, we don't have any cap room, so yeah, this is the team, I guess. We're just gonna try to sign some of these guys back and kind of go on from there. Guys, we're gonna accept just because qualifiers, nobody, and then yeah, we're just gonna want a free agency. And again, like I said, we're just gonna add some additional pieces to the team. Somehow, with no small forward, we end up winning the finals because 2K logic. All right, let's see if we can try to see if we make this team go back to back. Regression's interesting. I'm gonna show you why. We got ourselves Kelly Oubre Jr. back, which is perfect. So we got Embiid still. We still got Maxey. Drew Holiday's regressing. But we got Kelly Oubre back, which is good on the team. Still got Daniel Gafford. Still have Paul Reed. We've got Osman, Bates Diop, Josh Richardson, Jaime Jaquez, who's still frustrated. Larry Nance Jr., Devontae Graham. TJ McConnell's back on the team. And then Duncan Robinson and Alex Caruso to round it out. Again, it's really not that good of a team. But somehow, someway, we were good enough to win a championship last season. So, yeah, let's see what happens in our third season. See if we can win and add another one. Alright, so the third season here, let's take a look at the coaching. What do we want to do? The game plan? Game plan? Yeah, we can look at the game plan first, I guess. So Holiday, Maxey, Oubre Jr., Jaime Jaquez is actually starting, and then getting Embiid. We got Gafford, Reed, Osman, Bates Diop off the bench. Let's look at the roster. So yeah, if you can see there, Holiday, Graham, McConnell, Maxey, Richardson, Caruso, Oubre Jr., Osman, Robinson, Reed, Jaquez Jr., and Bates Diop, then Embiid, Gafford, and Nance. So, overall, it's not awful. It's just, I'm surprised that we won a championship. That's the thing. But we are 4-star balance. I mean, the team's pretty good. So, yeah, at least with Jaquez starting, he should be happier now. I mean, we'll see. Let's see what happens. I'll see you guys at the line. We're the 7th seed. Okay. So, yeah, this season, not as good. So, right now, we're a play-in team, which I honestly kind of makes sense. I thought we would be a play-in team last season, but this year, maybe it's injuries, honestly. Well, Maxey's missed some games, so that could be a problem. That could definitely be a problem right there. Otherwise, when he does play, he's dominating, which is good. I mean, Embiid's missed a few games here and there. They got Oubre, Drew Holiday. Jaime Jaquez is static now, so that's good to see. He's going to be developing. He's a nice piece to have on the team. In terms of assists, we've got ourselves Drew Holiday, 5 assists a game to lead the team. Did we see the rebounds? Embiid, Reed, yep, Gafford. In terms of steals, 4 guys at least a steal game, which is cool to see. Block shots, Reed, Embiid, and Gafford. Our most efficient scorer has been Gafford, 57.1%. And in terms of regular playing time, when you get your 3-point percentage, that goes to Maxey. Embiid is up there as well. Embiid is having a 50, 40, 90 season. So far, that's pretty good, I have to say. Very impressive indeed. Is there any moves we want to make? I'd have to look if anybody's like super duper unhappy. Honestly, nobody seems unhappy. Well, Bates Diop is unhappy. We could move him. Maybe move Larry Nance. We don't have much picks. We have that 1st-round pick in 2028 with the Heat, but I can't trade it. Can't trade this one. I could trade the 2029 first. I don't know who we'd want to get. Mo Wagner would be decent. Nick Richardson, a 1st-round pick this year. Andrew Nembhard is interesting. Andrew Nemhard is very interesting. Leonard Miller. Do I want to get... But then I have to get Cameron Payne. Who are our point guards? We can move Devontae Graham and TJ McConnell. I'll do this deal. We get Nemhard and Cameron Payne. So yeah, then I think what we'll do is we'll move Graham and McConnell. Throw those guys in. If I can get a center and a power forward, that'd be nice. We can get Mitchich and a first-round pick, but I don't really need that. Just because I don't need Mitchich. Actually, you know what? Can we do that deal without Mitchich, and you give me a power forward instead? Like, they're not gonna give me Olivia Mix and Prosper. Chris Boucher. They want Josh Richardson. I can make one of these. Yeah, I can make Cameron Payne a shooting guard or something. That's fine. So we'll make Cameron Payne a shooting guard. Or one of these guys a shooting guard. I mean, Nemhard could be a shooting guard. Yeah, we'll make Andrew Nemhard a shooting guard. Perfect. Yep, that's perfect. And then we'll just get a center in free agency. And I think that makes our team a little bit deeper. So that's good. Just don't know what centers are out there that we could actually get. Ben Simmons is going to want a lot of money. Thomas Bryant would be interesting on a minimum, and that is exactly who we're going to get. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Again, we're going to be pretty solid. Honestly, I think we can have a good second half of the year. So MVP goes to Victor already. Nice. Dylan Harper is going to win the Rookie of the Year. Second goes to Justin Edwards. Defensive Player goes to Victor, of course. Most improved, Jacoby Walter. De'Aaron Fox, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, Chauncey. Then Executive goes to Daniel Wells. So we don't have any Sixers. No. I would have liked to have seen a Tyrese Maxey sighting on one of these All-NBA teams, but unfortunately, I just haven't had it yet. I would love to see it, though. We're a play-in team, though. That is the only problem. We were a play-in team. 42-40. Which is kind of annoying, but again, you know, we suffered some guys in and out of the lineup. So that's part of the reason why. Also, I guess Maxey maybe missed a little too many games. Maybe could have been a little bit better, but, you know, shout out to the boys. They did well. I extended Embiid. We extended Gafford and Reed. So, good to see. I'm going to try to see if we can keep Andrew Nemhard in this team. I think we'll have his bird rights. I'm not 100% sure. Rebounding, we've got Embiid 9.7, Paul Reed 8.8, Jaime Jaquez Jr. 5.6. In terms of assists, we've got Mitchich 5.8, 4.9 from Holiday, 4.2 from Nemhard and Jaime Jaquez. Steals, 3 guys lose a steal game. Block shots, 3 guys lose a block shot. Most efficient scorer was Gafford in 72 games, 57.7%. Your 3-point percentage, Tyrese Maxey's up there, and then you got your free throw percentage going to Drew Holiday. Joel Embiid, almost 50, 40, 90, just a bit short on that free 3-point percentage, dipped a little bit, but that's okay. So obviously in the play-in, we've got the Hawks. They've got Kobe Buffkin guarding now. Zach LaVine's coming off the bench for some reason. So is DeAndre Hunter. Honestly, it's a pretty good 8 seed. We'll sim through game, and we do win. What did we win by? 6 points. Nice. Which means we have a date with the Hornets. Ooh, they have Jalen Green on this team. Which makes sense, I guess, because of the rookie contract, Brandon Miller. But that's really good. That's LaMelo Ball, Jalen Green, Brandon Miller. You got Justin Edwards, who always ends up being really good. That's a tough team. That's a very tough team. Game 1, they beat us by 21, which you guys can't see because my face cam is blocking. Game 2, we win by, oh, you can see it here on the bottom. We win by 10 points. Okay. Game 3, we go down 2-1. Okay. Yeah, I got a fixed face cam situation. I will eventually get to that. I know the face cam maybe it's a little bit too big. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the green screen. I personally like it, so that's why I'm keeping it. But, yeah, Game 4, gotta win it here. We don't. All right, so I imagine we're going to lose in 5 to this team. And, oh, okay, we don't lose in 5. Nice. Game 6. Can we come back down for 3-1 lead? No, of course not. Maybe we should have simcast it. We lost by 5 points in Game 7. Yeah, just a little too much talent. But at least we got to the playoffs, first round exit. I mean, we already won our championship, which is fine. But I mean, we have 2 more seasons. I'd like to try to win another one if we can with this group of guys. So let's see who ends up winning the finals here and then go on to the off season, 4th season. Trailblazers versus Hornets. Yep, Hornets lose the finals to the Scoot Henderson-led Portland Trailblazers. All right, let's go on to the offseason. So we have the 17th pick, which is actually pretty good. I don't think we could trade it, though. Just do with the Thunder. We're just going to flip Boucher and Payne, get 2 picks. We're going to get the pick 18, and then also a 2027 first-round pick unprotected, or top 5 protected, rather, via the Nuggets, but it's from the Thunder. So that could be good. But I am curious to see if we could possibly move those picks for like a decent player on like okay, we can trade them. Can't trade that Heat pick though. We've got these 4 picks that I could move, and if there's a player that we could throw in there, which I can't now, I'm gonna see if we can try to acquire like another rotational piece. All right, to be honest, there really wasn't anything that I was super in love with. So we're just gonna go to our user picks. We have 2 picks back to back. So we'll just look at what we need. And we'll just take some auto-generated rookies. So I'm gonna probably get another point guard. And maybe a point guard and a point guard and a small forward. If that's available. Which it's not. A point guard and a small forward. I mean, Jackson House Jr. We'll take him. Screw it. We'll take Jackson House, and then we'll take. I guess we'll just go AC Backer. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. 5'9". Crazy. All right, so we'll sim to the end. Don't know how good these guys were. Whoa, there was an 85 overall. Boris Parks. Should have tried to trade for the number 1 overall pick. So rookie signings. I mean, yeah, Jackson House and then AC Backer. We also had a 2nd rounder, Howie Booker. We're not going to sign him. So team player options. Yep, Hawkes. We're not going to accept Mitchich. Perfect. So qualifiers, nothing. And we're just basically going to free agency. We're going to try to get Andrew Nembhard back if we can, which we can, and we're going to offer him what we can to get him back. Beautiful. And then just fill out the rest of the team with minimum guys. At player progression, this is what we've got. So we got Embiid, Maxey, we've got Nembhard back. Drew Holiday's down to a 79 overall. It's kind of crazy, but then again, he's 36-year-old. Makes sense. So Kelly Ray Jr., Paul Reed, Daniel Gafford, picked up Jonathan Isaac on a minimum. Jaime Jaquez is still here. Got Kyle Anderson. We drafted AC Backer, House. Drummond's here on a $4 million deal. Josh Richardson, and we got DeLon Wright as well. So that's going to be the team for the 4th season. Let's see how we do. So for the 4th season, this is what we got. We've got Holiday, Backer, Wright. Then we've got Maxey, Nembhard, and Richardson. Then we got Oubre Jr., Isaac, and House Jr. Paul Reed, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Kyle Anderson. We got Embiid, Gafford, and Drummond to end it off. So if we look at the system proficiency and all that fun stuff, the rotations, and that's the starting 5. You got your bench, which is pretty good, I guess. I mean, it's okay. You were a playing team last season, got to the game 7 of the team that went to the finals last year. JB Bickerstaff on the team. We're going to go balance, though. 4 stars. See if that helps out a little bit. So I'm going to simulate. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline once again, since I don't really need to make any moves. All right, well, looks like the decline is starting with our team. Good thing we got our championship out of the way. Yeah, we're 17-33. We're not looking good. I'm not going to make the playoffs this season, but that's okay. Like I said, we got our championship, so I'm not too mad, but it's a little bit disappointing. I mean, Oubre's missed some time. I think we're going to move Holiday just because I don't know if I want him on my team. Honestly, everybody seems happy, though, surprisingly, except for Josh Richardson. But again, you're a minimum guy. You don't expect to play. Come on now, buddy. So yeah, Embiid, Isaac, Reed, rebounding. Got your assist with Nembhard, 4.8, 4.7 from DeLon Wright, Holiday, 4.3. A bunch of guys at least a steal game, but some of these guys just didn't play like regular time. No, 2 guys at least a block shot. You get your field goal percentage going to Paul Reed, which is cool, and then your 3-point percentage. Maxey. And then Holiday and Embiid up there, backer. Yeah, this is a bit of a transition year. Good thing we still have our... Oh, we don't have our pick. I was going to say good thing we have our pick, but we don't. I mean, I guess we could theorize. Yeah, I think I'm going to move Drew Holiday. Yeah, do a little bit of a sell-off of the team. Try to see if we can maybe get some picks or some young players. Maybe even throw in Oubre in the deal. Honestly, this deal right here is not too bad with the Timberwolves. Like, get Jaden McDaniels and Ty Washington. I think that might be the winner right there. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to get Jaden McDaniels and Ty Washington Jr. We're going to give up Drew Holiday, Kelly Oubre Jr. He's been good for us, but not the most efficient. We get Jaden McDaniels, who's a little bit more efficient, better defense player. And Ty Washington. We have to give up a first-round pick, but that's totally fine. Again, it's not going to make a difference because our team is the 14 seed. But for next year, maybe we try to get back in the playoffs. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander MVP. Rookie there goes to Boris Parks, that generational talent. It was an 86 overall. Justin Edwards, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive of the Year, Victor. Most Improved, Leonard Miller. Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, DeMar DeNault. John Murphy, Executive of the Year. And I don't think we're going to have any Sixers on any of these teams. And again, we were really bad, so... maybe rookies. No, not even rookies. Not even rookies. Yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. We were 34 and 48. Not even the play-in, but that's okay. Maybe try to get back in our 5th and final season. We'll see. But you can see there, Embiid, Maxey missed some games. You see the points, the rebounding right here. Embiid, Isaac, Reed, all that fun stuff. You got your assists with Wright, Nembhard, Jaime Jaquez. A bunch of guys with some steals, but again, not the regular PT guys. 3 guys least block shot. And you got your field goal percentage, Paul Reed, 55.2%. Any 3-point shooters above 40%? Nope. And any free throw shooters? Yep, we got Embiid, 90.2%, 90% from the rookie AC, 88.5% for Maxey as well. So, again, nothing too crazy, but let's take a look here at the... Oh, there's nothing else to look at. Let's just look at the playoff tree and see who ends up winning the finals. And yeah, we got one more season, because why not, right? One more season, 5 seasons. And it's going to be the Hornets versus the Spurs here. Ooh, a little battle between Victor Wembanyama and Brandon Miller. And Brandon Miller bests Victor in the finals in 7, and Hornets going to get the finals. And Brandon Miller's going to win the finals MVP. All right, let's go on our 5th and final season. So that Nuggets pick is pick 18, so we get that pick. Our pick was number 3 overall. That's unfortunate. But at least we have a first rounder. I mean, maybe I'll move it, maybe I won't, we'll see. But let's see the roster here for a second. Look at the trade finder. Is there anybody who want to move? I mean, we could move Ty, honestly. Do I want him as my starting point guard? He wasn't terrible. I mean, the efficiency not that great, but you see Backer is going to be, possibly better. Jackson House Jr. is upset. What if I just threw these guys in? Can't get anybody. Can't get anybody. Okay, he's the problem, I guess. Sean Highland, Jalen Smith. Fred VanVleet. No. You pick 9. Do I want pick 9? Not really. I'm gonna see if we can propose a trade. All right, I just traded for Shaedon Sharpe. Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at the transaction, because I didn't know if that was going to go through or not. Ty Washington Jr., AC Backer, Jackson House Jr., J.D. McDaniels, 2 first-round picks. We got ourselves Shaedon Sharpe. I feel like that's a good pickup for us, but, obviously it leaves us a little bit less depth, but we do have some more talent to build around, and now we have a really good backcourt with Maxey and Sharpe, which is fantastic. Qualifiers, we're going to give Jaime Jaquez Jr. qualifier, try to get him back. I like to get Victor on the team, but I can't afford him, so we'll just try to sign someone for the minimum, and yeah, go. I'm gonna try to get somebody for the mid-level as well. Maybe like a Kevin Porter Jr. I guess would be okay. Kyra Lewis Jr. Try to get a couple of guys here. See if we can. All right, so this is what we've did in free agency. Honestly, not too bad. So we still have we have Shaedon Sharpe now. Obviously, we traded for him. He's our best player because Embiid's down to an 88, and for some reason Tyrese Maxey regressed. Don't know why. We have Nembhard, Reed, Gafford. We picked up Brandon Clark, Max Strus, Terrence Mann. Honestly, that's really good with what we did. Also got Monte Morris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen McDaniels. We got Hawkins Jr. back. Then we got Anderson and Wiggins to round out the team. So I feel like in our 5th and final season, we're definitely going to be better. All right, so in our 5th and final season, let's take a look at the roster that we have here. So we've got ourselves a Terrence Mann, a Monte Morris, rather, not a Marcus Morris, and then a Spencer Dinwiddie with a Shaden Sharp, Tyrese Maxey, and then our shooting guards, small forwards got Strus, McDaniels, and Wiggins. Power forwards got Reed, Hawkins Jr., and Anderson, and then centers Embiid, Gafford, and Clark. That's honestly not bad for the 5th and final season. I mean, we'll take it. I mean, they got Terrence Mann starting, Maxey. Sharp's going to play the small forward, which is cool. Okay. How tall is he? It's a small ball 3. Okay. Terrence Mann's a pretty big point guard. And Jaime Jaquez, and then Joel Embiid. Then we got Nembhard, Gafford, Reed, and Clark off the bench. Not too bad, honestly. Let's see how this team does in our 5th and final season. All right, so the team is improved, 29-21, 6th seed right now, but we're honestly not that far away from even the top 3 seed, really. 4 seed, top 4, definitely top 4, because we're only a half game back. But if we look at the player stats here, unfortunately Maxey's hurt, and he's hurt for a while, which is kind of unfortunate. Am I seeing this right? Am I seeing that right? You're putting up 32.8 points per game? Wow, okay. Shaden Sharp is putting up 32.8 points per game. That is, was not expecting that. Okay, well, that's fantastic. So shout out to friggin' Shaden Sharp, putting up 32.8 points per game. Rebounding, we got Paul Reed up there. I mean, Embiid's missed some games, but, dude, Shaden Sharp's a friggin' god. Okay. 6.2 assists there from Nembhard off the bench, but he's only played 25 games. Then we got Jaime Jaquez. You get the steals, you block shots, your most efficient scorer. Your 3-point percentage, in case you guys want to slow this down. I mean, my face cam's kind of blocking it, but not necessarily. You guys can kind of see it. And you got your free throw shooting. Maxey, but again, he's hurt, so that's going to be a little bit hard to swallow. But honestly, if Shaden Sharp puts up friggin' 32.8 points per game, then I think we'll be okay. Honestly, I think we'll be okay if he keeps playing like that. We'll be perfectly fine. So, yeah, there's really no trades I think I need to make. I don't think, right? Curious to see if we could trade that Heat. What is that Heat pick value? It's probably really good trade value, isn't it? Standings. Honestly, it's not that good of value. It's 9th. Okay. Well, let's see what happens for the rest of the way. Let's see if we can make the playoffs. All right, so we ended up with the 4th seed. Victor MVP. Desmond Cheeks, what a name. Rookie of the year. 6th man goes to Mookie Cook. Defensive rating goes to Victor. Most improved Mackenzie Mbakwe. John Morant, clutch player of the year. And coach of the year goes to Monty Williams. We went 70-12, the Spurs did. Aaron Phillips, executive of the year, like I said. So, coach of the year, executive of the year, etc. You know what I meant. So, do we have any Sixers here? We do. Shaden Sharp made All-NBA third team. He was the guy. 32.4 points per game. 6.2 rebounds. He was really good. 54.3%, 47.3 from 3, and 81.7 from the line. That is honestly really friggin' good. I'm surprised he didn't win the most improved player. He should have won it. I don't know. Maybe he's just too good. I don't know. Anyways, we're the 4th seed. We're taking on the Raptors, who are the 5th seed. I mean, it was a very tight pack. But let's see here the player stats. We do have everybody healthy and back, which is good. So that's nice. We've got 5 guys to average double figures. Rebounding, and Embiid led the way. He's still kind of doing his thing. I mean, not as good as, he used to be. But I guess if Shaden Sharp's putting up 32.4 points per game, it doesn't really matter, right? And yeah, you guys can see the rest of the stats here. I'm kind of just going through these really quick, right? You guys can see the field goal percentage, the 3-point percentage right there. 47.3%. I mean, Maxey shot 43.1%, but he only played 60 games because he had that leg injury. But he'll be useful in the playoffs, so that's kind of what we're after here. Just trying to fix this little thing right there. Perfect. All right. So let's see what happens here. 5th and final season in the playoffs. Like I said, we have the Raptors. They've got Isaiah Uphold. They've got this friggin' team. Okay. I mean, their team is pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna beat this team. Game 1, we lose by 8. We're gonna get Isaiah Collier. I know it. I know we're going to get Isaiah Collier here. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we win. Can we win Game 4 and tie up the series? No. So it's a 3-1 series. I want Jaime Jaquez starting. Oh, Shaden Sharp is hurt. I mean, he wasn't doing that great in the playoffs either. Unless he got hurt during the game. Maybe. Sim with Simcast, Game 5. Got to do it. Sim here. Let's see what happens. First quarter. Good first quarter. Not a good second quarter. Good third. It's tight. And we're going to lose this game. First round exit. Back to our original ways. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't have Shane Sharp, but even then he didn't do as great in the playoffs as he did in the regular season. Definitely a dip, but then again, maybe he just didn't have the greatest first game, and then he got hurt in the middle of the second game, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, let's just simulate the rest of the playoffs. He ends up winning these. I was about to say Stanley Cup, the NBA Finals. We've got a Jazz and Charlotte. Okay, I guess the Spurs lost in the first round, 70-win team. That's pretty embarrassing. And the Hornets win the finals sweep. And LaMelo Ball's finals MVP. I guess you're just going to full screen and close the video. All right, so this is basically the new full screen. The just green screen. Love it, right? So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Just go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. So I don't know what team is next off the top of my head. I think it's the last... it's the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are the last second-round team. And then we've got our conference finals teams that got eliminated. So your Lakers, right? Your Lakers, your Celtics. And then you got your Heat and Nuggets. So basically 4 more normal team rebuilds. So we should be done middle of November. And then we got our fun rebuilds or videos after that. So maybe we'll do some WNBA rebuilds this year. Because I didn't do them last season. I'll do them this year probably. So be on the lookout for that. With that being said, I'm going to head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. And peace.